Okie dokie. I think that your Junko's corner might be a fluff.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
interesting.
Well, I mean, like they did that with Naruto and Bleach and a bunch of other ones.
Right. So
Let me
it
see if I
wouldn't,
can find it.
you wouldn't have it because it's a fluffy?
Yeah, because it's only for US audience.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it though. Yeah, because mine says both of my resources say that chapter 21 is in volume 6.
Huh. Chapter 20. Huh.
Because that's the concert.
Yeah, but it's not though. This is the end.
I know. Okay, this is the cookie that it was in. So let's see.
We've found the cookie.
We found the cookie. Okay, so oh, it has the color pages. What chapter is this? This is so cute. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, not the rabbit holes.
And it has the little bios. Oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm like, I only want to read it on here from now on.
Right?
Yeah, so like that wasn't a US thing. Or a Japan thing, sorry. That was only a US thing.
Huh.
Which means that I can't have it.
Well, that's silly.
But you can share with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Junko snack bar. And we have a picture of June, and she's like distressed. She's like, "Oh no, what do I do?" And Shin's got the little like tick because he's here. He's in the snack bar, and he's like, "Junko, what happened?" And she's like leaning over a stack of like a whole bunch of postcards. It just lines across her face. And she's like, "The readers bombarded me with all these postcards, but I couldn't get through them all by tomorrow. And Kyosuke won't help me at all."
Well, why would he? I mean, really,
Oh, shade.
I wouldn't.
No,
None of
not
them are
a.
for me.
True.
How many of those are for Kyosuke?
I don't know.
None of them.
Probably, I guess none of them. Yeah, none of them. So Shin's like, "But you're hardly in the main story, so you must have the time, right?"
Oh God.
And she,
She's
she,
pissed, isn't she?
yeah, she's mad. She's like looking at him with like the sweat dropping like that face, and she's like, "Hey, even if I don't get many lines, I still have a life to live." And Shin's got all these like little flowers behind him, and he's like, I can't help but come to the aid of a damsel in distress, whether
Oh
they're
no.
in the story or not. So tell me what you want me to do, Junko."
Oh no.
Oh no. But she doesn't know. She doesn't like it because they're backstage, right? So she's like, "Really? You're useful. Then you can pick the illustrations to deck the yeah, she's like, "Then you can pick the illustrations to deck the walls." And he's like, "Sure thing, heart." And then the telephone rings. And she's like, "Telephone." And he's over there just like going through the stack. So she goes to answer the phone and she's like, "Hello, Junko's place." And on the other end of the line is a person who's like,
It's a person.
"It's a person. It's Umi from the cookie department."
Okay.
Because that's what they say. They're like, "Hey, Junko, this is Umi from the cookie department." And she's like, "Oh, Umi, when are you going to come pay up over here? Pay your tab." And then we see there's a on the wall there's like a poster just says Nana Volume 1 through 6 on sale now. And Umi is like, "I got something else to apologize for." And she's like, "Oh no, what now?" And it says, "It's volume five's bonus page illustration corner. We've mistyped," and I'm not going to say this right, so I'm going to like type it into like the chat thing. So that word.
And then
So
not
is it?
in Nonotuck or in
Oh, in the recording channel.
oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Is that-
Kewpie? It's a Kewpie, like Kewpie mayo.
Oh, okay, Kewpie. But they spelled it. They're like we mistyped Kewpie as Chuuppii. And Junko's shocked and she's like, "What?" And Umi says, "But isn't Chuuppie a cute name too?" And now she's got like all the lines across her face and she's like, "It doesn't matter whether it's cute or not." And he's like, "To Kewpie and all our readers, I'm really sorry, but we really love each and every one of you. Heart, see ya, heart." And Junko's like, "Well, I don't need your love. Just pay your tab." But he already hung up. It's just saying beep.
Oh no.
I know. I think she's like breaking the fourth wall here because she's like looking out at us with like a big old sweat drop on her face, and she's like putting the phone down, and she's like, "Sorry, guys."
Yep.
Just like the author, the editor's nuts.
Oh no.
Will this series survive? I'm sorry, QB.
I mean, maybe the person complained. You spelled my name wrong.
Right? It's possible. And
And
Shin's like, he's like, "Hey, Jun, Junko." And he's all happy over there. And he's like, "I hung up the illustrations. Look, look." And Junko's like, "Oh, awesome. Way to go, Shin. Let's check it out." All the sparkles and the flowers. And he's like, "I put up only the best illustrations. And they're all of him. Every single one of them." They're all just fan art of Shin. And now June's just like, "Shin, they're all
it's
pictures
because
of
he's the
you."
cutest.
He is. He's super cute. He's so cute. He is just the sweetest. So sweet.
He's so
Junko,
sweet.
Junko's not having it though. She's just yelling at him because she can't believe he just only put up pictures of himself. And she's like, "Give me a break." And he's like, "My fee, please."
It's because he needs clients.
Right? Right? And she's like, "What? You're charging me?" And he goes, "Well, just for today, 10,000 yen will do." And she's like, "No way, dude."
Oh no.
And he's like, "All right, I'll just take it from the till." And he goes to the cash register and he just takes the money
He
out.
just takes it. He stole the money.
He takes the money. He does. And Junko's like, "What the hell?" And he's already left, and now she's shouting at him from the window, which they now have. And she's like, "At least pay for your drinks." And he's just outside with little sparkles, and he's like, "Cool. Now where to?" Because he stole money. Shin just straight up stole money.
I mean, well, like, I don't blame him.
Fair.
He's a little grifter anyway.
This is true. But now we're like we cut to where Hachi and Nana are. So we've got like a moon in the background and like leaves of trees, but they're like negative space. And
Mm-hmm.
it says meanwhile, and it's Hachi, and she's like, "Hey Nana, the end is near for me. Please live to tell our story, Nana. I pray you'll make it out alive." Swoon, faint.
Oh no.
She's crying. And Nana looking wrecked. Oh, but like her hair is just wild. She's still holding those what are those mushrooms? The red ones with the polka dots.
Amanitas.
Yep, yep. She's still trying to get Nana to eat or Hachi to eat it. She's like, "Just eat this, Nana."
Oh no.
She's like, "No way, man." And then there's a rustle in the bushes, and they look over and they see a sign that says, "Beware of bears." And Hachi just jumps and is holding on to Nana, and she's like, "Ah!" And she's like, "Something's in there, in the bushes." It's going rustle, rustle, rustle. And Nana's reading the sign, and she's like, "Beware of bears. Who put that sign there?" And then she straight up kicks Hachi right in her ass, and she's like, "Let it eat you." And she kicks her right in the butt. And Hachi screams, Nana! She goes towards the rustling bushes. And there's it's a bear, but it's very clearly a stuffed animal, but he's alive. Oh, she says what it is. She's like, oh, it's the Pusaku bear.
What is that?
Let's see. If I go
Here.
into, yeah,
How do you spell the thing?
it's Pusaku.
S-A what?
Let's see, Pusaku.
K-U. Okay.
Yeah, and he's a bear.
Bear.
He's stuffed though, very clearly.
So Pusako Bear. He's an upper river. What the heck? Was this a trained bear? There's pictures of trained bears. Where's bear from? Upper Bear River Fish Passage for Native is the title. A U.S. Fish and Wildlife registration from a government.
Huh.
It's a bear that straddles the border between Wyoming and Utah.
What's he doing over here in the middle of the
Translation.
Oh, okay.
Translated by Americans.
Okay. Well, he's
So they probably found the, closest bear. But what makes it
right.
special? Why is this bear in a hole with like military people and a missile?
I don't know.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't know if these crazy white people in this country have the ability. I mean, Russian people keep bears as pets. What did we think we were doing over here on this side of things?
I don't
Not
know.
being very smart, I'll tell you that. The
Those
reason why it
facts.
didn't stick.
Oh man, so well, apparently Hachi like knows what this is. She's like, "Oh, it's the Pusaku bear. Oh, he's so cute. What thick eyebrows." But Nana's like, "You know that bear?" And I'm gonna screw this up, but I'm gonna do my best. Hachi just turns to her and she's like, "It's the stuffed bear that uh P-chan from Gokenjo made. So it's from Gokenjo.
Oh.
It's a bear from Gokenjo."
Okay, now I need to find out. Okay. Now I'm bothered.
So it's like Pii
I
Chan.
I know the bear in Gokenjo.
Okay, yeah. So it's the Gokenjo bear.
But why are they calling it a different bear?
I don't know. Translation? Probably a translation.
Yeah, I know, but I'm bothered by that. But I'm always bothered by it. So I mean,
That's fair.
I can't, Yeah. Gokenjo.
So not in a hole with a missile.
Nana in a hole with a missile and a bear.
Oh no. I mean they are lost, so
I mean, ugh. They need a bear and a missile. They need a Russian bear though.
Russian bear.
My mom has a friend who has a pet bear.
What is the name of her pet bear?
I didn't ask that part. I was still just like kind of baffled. I was like, where does the bear live? And she was like, in their yard. And I was like, is he Russian? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Right.
That was the whole conversation.
Of course.
But they're still trapped in the woods.
Yeah.
In the time warp.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
With their stuffed bear. So they got the stuffed bear, and Nana's just like, oh, it's a stuffed bear, as in like it's not a real bear. And the bear has a little bag, and he gives it to Hachi. And she's like, huh? What? You're giving us this? Oh, thank you. And then Nana's yelling, and she's like, are you sure it's a stuffed bear? It's moving like it's alive. And I remember in our last, snack bar where she was begging for chocolate so they wouldn't starve to death in the woods. That's what's in the bag. It's just chocolate. A whole bunch of chocolate. And Nana's like, really? And because of the bear.
Because of the bear.
Yeah, because of the bear. And she's just like, it's rescue chocolate from the readers. Look, it's a lot. We are so loved.
Since I can't see it, I just visualize it being like one of those little things that goes ting, ting in Hunger Games. Ting, ting.
I mean, yeah,
Well, I can't see it, so like,
that'll do. Close
yep,
enough.
yep.
And so Nana's like reading a note from the readers that are like, to Nana and Nana, good luck. Nana's like, I can't believe people really sent them in. And now Hachi's like happy freak out crying. So hey, drink some water. And she's like, thank you guys. We're gonna make it. Munch, munch, munch. It's good. It's really good, says Nana. I never had chocolates that tasted so good in my life. And then the little bear like runs away, Russell. And Hachi's like, hey, Pusaku, come back. I want to ask you something. How do we get to Isabella's island?
You don't.
You don't. And Nana's
You're
not okay
gonna
with
you're gonna
like,
break the universe again.
uh-huh.
The Yazawa verse is gonna be broken if you go into that timeline. Isabella has to come to you to go to the snack bar because that's neutral zone.
Mm-hmm. Nope. She's hell bent on this, but Nana's yelling again. She's like, hey, ask how to get home instead. And Hachi now has a little sweat drop and little sad eyes. She's like, but I wanna. And Nana yells at her. She's like, you wanna die here? And Hachi now she's got flames in her eyes and she's all determined. And she's like, well, I can't die until after I meet George. Just die, Demon Lord. I can be his seventh wife.
Oh God.
And
So
now,
dramatic.
yep. And now Nana is freak out crying. So I don't know, drink all your water because she never does that really. And she's like, I want out of here. And now the little bear is like tugging on Hachi's sleeve. And she's like, you're gonna take us there? And Nana like breaks the fourth wall and she's got all like the lines across her face and the sweat drops and she's like, what's happening to these bonus pages? Aren't we getting a little off track here? What's the point of this? And then we have a cut back to Junko, but she's not in her snack bar. She's at Jackson Hole and she's talking to Koichi
Mhm.
and she says, maybe I should shut this place down. Can't we make it Koichi Sato's place from now on? And Koichi says, why are you dragging me in here now? So I guess he is at her bar. He's just looks like they're at Jackson's. And
Of course they
now,
are.
yeah, now we have Hachi and Nana running into the beyond. And Nana is saying, if we get lost, Pusaku, I'll kill you.
Oh, no.
Hachi's
You're
way.
already lost.
I know, right? And
You've
Hachi's
been
waving at
lost. You
us.
were trying to give Hachi mushrooms that will kill her
It will kill her.
because you didn't want to find out if you could eat them or not.
Right? And Hachi's
And
waving at us and she's like, keep sending us stuff. And it says, Juko's place might really close down. And
oh
that's the end of the bonus
no.
page. That's
Oh
it.
no. Oh no. They were already lost, and now I'm so confused by this bear. And like, I don't know, I feel away. And I can't see it. And so I'm just like, it's in the Hunger Games. That's where this lives right now. And
Thank you guys so much for joining us here. Check out all the socials. And thanks for being here. And we will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye forever.